like we've said this a lot this week. If you like today, you're going to like tomorrow too, at least most of it.
Yeah, I think the day tomorrow is fine. Tomorrow night is when things might get a little ootsier, and we'll talk about that in a sec.
Timing is everything for everything that's going on tomorrow too.
That really should be written down somewhere. Timing is everything.
We'll work on that, Bill.
Let's go and talk about this. And we are talking about a morning where we're in the mid-40s as we get the day started. Some sunshine mixed with the clouds that'll be out there. By the time we're at lunch, mid-60s, getting warm. Latter part of the day should be pushing 70 in a lot of places. Clouds will be thickening back up again. Not rain-making clouds yet, though. On the MaxTrack Live Doppler, it will be about this time tomorrow night. We should be seeing quite a bit of rain moving in. So, again, it's timing is everything. That may become the theme for this weather segment. Keeneland, it's going to be a good way to get the spring meet started tomorrow. Remember last spring, we had just so many rotten days. Well, this is going to be a pretty terrific one. And the weekend, oh my goodness, the weekend is looking good. Don't forget first post time for this unusual Thursday start for Keeneland, 3 o'clock, and then you have Thursday Night Live that will be taking place after the last races out there. So it will be at Keeneland. It'll be a great time. For the Legends, should start out dry, so we'll get everything going okay. Just don't go into extra innings, because the later into the evening we go, the better the rain chances will be. And for the weekend, it is looking warm and maybe pushing hot in a few places. We could see some 80s trying to show up. This is also the anniversary of one of the horrific, I guess is the best way to describe it, outbreaks of weather that we have ever recorded in Kentucky. It's the anniversary, the 45th anniversary of the super outbreak. What happened back on that day, April 3rd, 1974? Low pressure deepened rapidly out in the plains, and it drove a warm front which had been sitting in Tennessee northward at about 9 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures were in the 50s. The air was really dry up until that warm front came through, but after it did, the temperature soared into the 80s. It was the fourth warmest April 3rd we'd ever recorded. Not only that, the air got really muggy with a dew point going into the 60s. That created the combination of just a ton of instability available, and so that when a jet stream came roaring in overhead, and that jet stream was at 110 miles an hour, it set up just a bucket load of shear, not only over us, but really the Ohio and Tennessee valleys, and supercell thunderstorms exploded. And by the time it was done, 148 tornadoes across the country, 28 of those in Kentucky. Most of them were big tornadoes, F3s, F4s, and the state's only F5, of course, in Brandenburg. Obviously, nothing like that is going on in our foreseeable future, and that's good. We're talking temperatures tomorrow that'll push 70, a little cool with the rain Friday. Oh, but look at the weekend. Right now, temperatures are running. There are some 40s showing up where the sky has been clearer. Danville, Monticello in the mid-40s, but most everybody else sitting in the low and mid-50s, including the 53 at the Bluegrass Airport. Now, there's a front wobbling around. We're on the cooler side of it, technically, with that northeast wind now coming in at 6. So there is your front that is kind of wobbling around right about I-64 or so. But out to our west, there is a warm front. Our stationary front basically washes out tomorrow morning. Your warm front passes by, but it comes through quietly. We'll see some clouds that increasing again in the latter part of the day, but the rain still back here toward west of I-65. But as the evening goes on, the rain chances will be increasing. Friday morning, we'll have some rain around. We'll kick all of that out, but the thing is, behind that front, this air is not cold, and we will moderate very, very quickly. So for tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, eventually down to the mid-40s. Your day tomorrow, a partly sunny morning, but increasing clouds in the afternoon. But still, for the opening day at Keeneland, looks good. 70 for the high tomorrow. Should be in the mid-60s with rain and thunder showers, especially early Friday, tapering off late. Saturday looks glorious. Mid-70s with a rain chance late in the day on Sunday.